Good morning, class. Before we start our lesson today, here are some reminders to make this learning understandable and fun to learn. Be focused and alert. Second, prepare your pen and notebook so that you can jot down all the important details from the lesson. Third, sit back and relax because we're about to start learning. Before we proceed to our lesson today, let's go back to the prerequisite lesson that we need in this topic. Is 5 6 times 3 4. Let's use the cancellation method in getting the product of 5 6 and 3 4. Look for the pair of numerator and denominators with the greatest common factor or GCF. We have 6 and 3 with a greatest common factor or GCF 3. Divide 6 and 3 by 3. 6 divided by 3 becomes 2 and 3 divided by 3 becomes 1. Multiply the reduced numerator and denominator. 5 times 1 equals 5 and 2 times 4 equals 8. We have 5 over 8. 6 is 4 and 1 6 times 3 and 3 fifths. First, change the mixed number to improper fraction, then multiply using cancellation or cross multiplication method. Change first 4 and 1 6 to improper fraction. 6 times 4 plus 1 becomes 25 and copy the denominator 6. We have 25 over 6. Second, change 3 and 3 fifths to improper fraction. 5 times 3 plus 3 becomes 18 and copy the denominator. We have 18 over 6. Then follow the steps in multiplying fraction. So, second, change 3 and 3 fifths to improper fraction. In changing mixed number into improper fraction, step 1, multiply the whole number by the denominator. 5 times 3 equals 15. Add the result to the numerator. 15 plus 3 equals 18. Write the sum over the denominator, 18 over 6. We have 25 over 6 times 18 over 5. Let's use the cancellation method in getting the product of 25 over 6 times 18 over 5. Look for the pair of numerator and denominator with greatest common factor or GCF. We have 6 and 18 with the greatest common factor of 6 and 25 and 5 with the greatest common factor of 5. Divide 6 and 18 by 6 and divide 25 and 5 by 5. So we have 6 divided by 6 becomes 1 and 18 divided by 6 becomes 3 and 25 divided by 5 becomes 5 and 5 divided by 5 becomes 1. So multiply 5 over 1 times 3 over 1. Then we have the answer, 15. Let's take a look at this slide. We're going to use the acronym the CCF or copy, change, flip in dividing fraction. Step 1, C stands for copy. Copy the given dividend. Next, step 2, C stands for change. Change the operation to multiplication. Third, step 3, first, F stands for flip. Flip the divisor and multiply. In the end, you need to multiply. So next time you divide a fraction, don't forget to apply the simple rule is to flip and multiply. Based on the slides, what do you think will be our lesson today? You're right, our lesson for today is all about division of simple and mixed fraction. But before we proceed, let's read first the definition of terms. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal means flipping the numerator and denominator. Note that the reciprocal rule of division is multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. In simple words, invert the divisor and multiply with the dividend. Then, division of mixed fraction. Division of mixed fraction means dividing mixed fraction. First, convert the mixed fraction to improper fractions, then convert the answer to mixed number in lowest term if necessary. Dividing simple fraction, mixed fraction. In dividing fraction, simply multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. The reciprocal of the second fraction is found by flipping its numerator and denominator. For example, the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. If getting the reciprocal of the whole number like 5, rename it a fraction by using 1 as denominator. So the reciprocal of 5 is 1/5. While in getting the reciprocal of mixed number 5 and 3/4, change it first in proper fraction 5 and 3/4. Step 1, multiply the whole number by the denominator. 4 times 5 equals 20. Add the result to the numerator. 20 plus 3 equals 23. Write the sum over the denominator. 23/4. Division of simple and mixed fraction. Division of fraction. To divide fraction, we write the division as related multiplication, in which you multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Division of mixed fraction is to divide mixed number, convert the mixed number into improper fraction, then convert your answer to mixed number in lowest term if necessary. In changing improper fraction to mixed fraction, example 23/4, divide the numerator by the denominator. 23 divided by 4 equals 5 and remainder 3. The divisor becomes the denominator of the mixed number. The quotient becomes the whole number of a mixed number. The remainder becomes the numerator of the mixed number. So we have 5 and 3/4. In changing mixed number to improper fraction, step 1, multiply the whole number by the denominator. 4 times 5 equals 20. Add the result to the numerator. 20 plus 3 equals 23. Write the sum over the denominator. 23/4. Let's try the following example. Example number 1. Find the quotient of 8, 9, and 2/3. We are going to use the CCF method, or copy, change, flip. First, copy the given dividend 8, 9. Change the operation to multiplication. 8, 9 times, flip the numerator and denominator in getting the product of the divisor. 8, 9 times 3/2. Then follow the steps in multiplying fraction. 8/9 times 3/2. Use cancellation method in getting the product of 8, 9 times 3/2. Look for the pair of numerator and denominator with GCF. We have 8 and 2 with greatest common factor of 2. 8 divided by 2 becomes 4. 2 divided by 2 becomes 1. Divide 8 and divide 9 and 3 with greatest common factor of 3. 9 divided by 3 becomes 3, and 3 divided by 3 becomes 1. Then multiply the reduced numerators and denominators. 4 times 1 equals 4, and 3 times 1 equals 3. We have 4/3. We can convert 4/3 to mixed number. 4 divided by 3 equals 1, remainder 1. So 4/3 is equals to 1 and 1/3. So 8/9 divided by 2/3 is equals 1 and 1/3. Do you want another example? Let's go for example number 2. Example number 2. Divide 8, 9 by 4. First, we're going to use the CCF method, that copy, change, flip. First, copy the given dividend, 8, 9. Change the operation to multiplication. Flip the numerator and denominator in getting the reciprocal of the divisor, 8, 9 times 1/4. Then follow the steps in dividing fraction, 8, 9 times 1/4. Use cancellation method in getting the product of 8, 9 times 1/4. Look for the pair of the numerator and denominator with GCF. Then multiply the reduced numerator and denominator. We have 2/3. Is it already a lowest term? Yes. Therefore, 8, 9 divided by 4 is equals to 2/9. Are you still enjoying? Do you want some more? Let's proceed to the next example. 3. Find the quotient of 8 and 3/5 and 3 and 3/4. This time is the example of dividing mixed number 8 and 3/5 divided by 3 and 3/4 since the given are mixed number. Let's convert first into improper fraction. Multiply the denominator to a whole number and add to the numerator and copy the denominator. So 8 and 3/5 becomes 43 over 5 and 3 and 3/4 becomes 15 over 4. Now let's solve it step by step. Step 1, we're going to use the CCF method. Step 1, copy the given dividend 8/9. Change the operation to multiplication 8/9 times. Flip the numerator and denominator in getting the reciprocal of the divisor 8/9 times 1/4. Then follow the steps in multiplying fraction 8/9 times 1/4. Use cancellation method in getting the product of 8/9 times 1/4. Look for the pair of the numerator and denominator with greatest common factor. Then multiply the reduced numerator and denominator. So, can we use the cancellation method? No, because there is no possible pair with greatest common factor. So, multiply the numerator and denominator. 43 times 4 equals 172 and 5 times 15 equals 75. We have 172 over 75. The answer, convert the improper fraction to mixed number by dividing numerator by the denominator. The quotient will be the whole number, the remainder will be the numerator, and the divisor will be the denominator. So 175 divided by 75 equals 2. Remainder 22 becomes 2 and 22 over 75. So 8 and 3/5 divided by 3 and 3/4 is equals to and 22 over 75. And now we will see if you can answer our activity today. Find the quotient of 9 and 2/5 divided by 1 and 3/10. Convert mixed number into improper fraction. In changing mixed number into improper fraction, multiply the denominator to a whole number and add it to the numerator and copy the denominator. 9 and 2/5 becomes 47 over 5 and 1 and 3/3 becomes 13 over 10. Now we have 47 over 5 divided by 13 over 10. To divide fraction, we write the division as a related multiplication in which we multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Let's follow the CCF method. Step 1, copy the dividend 47 over 5. Step 2, change the operation to multiplication. Step 3, flip the numerator and the denominator. 13 over 10 becomes 10 over 13. Then follow the steps in multiplying fraction. We have 47 over 5 times 10 over 13. And then follow the steps in multiplying fraction. Look for the pair of numerator and denominator which can be cancelled or reduced. We have 5 and 10 with greatest common factor of 5. 5 divided by 5 becomes 1 and 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Next, multiply the numerators and denominator. 47 times 2 equals 94 and 1 times 13 equals 13. We have 94 over 13. Simplify the answer by converting to mixed number. In converting improper fraction to mixed number, divide the numerator and denominator. The quotient will be the whole number, the remainder will be the numerator, and the divisor will be the denominator. Because of that, 94 over 13 is equals to 7 and 3/13. Therefore, the quotient of 9 and 2/5 divided by 1 and 3/10 equals 7 and 3/13. I hope that you understand the steps in dividing fraction and always remember the steps in dividing fraction. Again, in dividing fraction, simply multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. The reciprocal of fraction is found by flipping its numerator and denominator. Make sure that the dividend and the divisor is always written in its fractional form. Use the CCF method, copy, change, flip, then follow the steps in multiplying fraction. In the end, you need to simplify. This time, test yourself. Please get a piece of paper and find the quotient of the following fraction. Write your answer in simplest form. Assignment, find the quotient of the following. Write your answer in simplest form. Write it in your assignment notebook. Show your solution. For listening. Goodbye.